The turn of the year is one of the most awaited moments by gamers around the world. You see, at this moment, the new PC games that have been eagerly awaited. In 2021, PC gamers have been accompanied by various popular games, such as GTA: The Trilogy Definitive Edition, Forza Horizon 5, Far Cry 6, to Resident Evil Village. Entering 2022, dozens of new games are ready to be released from various genres, ranging from adventure, action, sports, horror, casual, to simulation games. Talking about the 2022 PC game, there are many game titles that will be released and are very interesting to add to your wish list. Some of these PC games have also received an official release date of 2022, but not a few of them only list the month and year 2022 as markers and may be postponed to an undetermined year. And here's the January 2022 release PC game. Number 1. Expedition Rome. Create your own Roman legatus. Customize your character's look, gender, class, and skills to match your playstyle and role-playing fantasy. Engage in tactical turn-based combat powered by an extensive skill-based action system, where every weapon changes your potency on the battlefield. The story takes characters across Europe over the course of a decade, and the game consists of many choices and consequences that will affect the world around players. Waver explains that every action you take can have surprisingly large knock-on effects, while he also warns that decisions you make right at the start of the story can come back multiple times throughout the adventure. Number 2. The Anacrusis. The Anacrusis is a 4-player co-op first-person shooter set aboard a starship stranded at the edge of explored space. Team up with your friends in an infinitely replayable fight against alien hordes and unlock perks, weapons, and new ways to play. The first season of the Anacrusis tells the story of 4 unlikely survivors: Nessa, Guyon, Lou, and Lance, who are unwilling combatants in the battle to defend humanity against the alien menace. Play more to unlock the unfolding mystery of the alien attack. In the Anacrusis, the AI driver controls every aspect of the game. It spawns every enemy, directs each boss, and places every weapon, gadget, and health kit. No matter your skill level, you'll find the perfect level of challenge. Number 3. Rainbow Six Extraction. After a long wait for its presence, Ubisoft has finally officially launched its newest first-person shooter game entitled Rainbow Six Extraction. If Rainbow Six Siege comes as a PvP game, Rainbow Six Extraction actually comes as a PvE or player versus environment game, where a squad of 3 people will be sent to carry out an incursion to various mission areas filled with Archaeans. Archaeans themselves are alien-like creatures who become enemies of the players. Players will later meet many types of Archaeans with unique abilities and kill them. Just like co-op games in general, teamwork is important for success. In Rainbow Six Extraction, each member must work together to fight the Archaeans. Communication is also needed so that players can determine what objectives they want to do and where to go to make it safer. Number 4. Monster Hunter Rise. Not only has it succeeded in becoming the best-selling Nintendo Switch game in 2021, Monster Hunter Rise, which was just released on PC last week, immediately achieved a fantastic record for the number of concurrent players on Steam. In order to prove how successful the game is in dominating the market, Capcom finally announced the sale of Monster Hunter Rise, which this time managed to break the 8 million mark worldwide. In comparison, Monster Hunter World's record in similar numbers was achieved in just half a year. But please note that World was released on 2 platforms, namely PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, while last year's Rise was only available exclusively on Nintendo Switch. The proceeds from these sales probably haven't been added to the PC version for Monster Hunter Rise, so a follow-up report from Capcom may see another big increase. Regarding the game itself, Monster Hunter Rise is the latest game series in the franchise that carries a Japanese theme. Apart from the presence of cool new monsters, this game introduces a new, more responsive gameplay system with Wire Bug. This gadget allows the player to execute a series of new weapon combo techniques as well as use it as a flexible grappling hook tool. Number 5. God of War. God of War has officially spread its wings to the PC. Since its release on January 14th, Kratos' Adventure has managed to beat Monster Rise and Ready or Not in terms of sales. The day after its launch, the game, made by Santa Monica Studio, replaced the glory of other PlayStation-exclusive titles, such as Horizon Zero Dawn, which at that time had an all-time high for a Sony game with 56,557 players. God of War itself has succeeded in attracting the interest of its fans, bringing the all-time peak to reach 73,529 players. This was revealed via SteamDB, where the figure was reached on January 15th. However, currently the number is starting to decline at 25,493. This game was developed by Santa Monica Studio and assisted in its release by PlayStation. To be able to enjoy it, fans have to pour $50. And that's a series of games that have been released for PC this week. Hopefully this video is useful for you, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you again.